From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Brian Todd with today's voice briefing. It's Monday, July 13th, 2026.
This is Natalie Davies with the Detroit Free Press. As the U.S. resumes conflict with Iran, an Ann Arbor resident talks about what it was like living through the earlier days of the war while she was in Iran's capital, Tehran, taking care of her elderly parents. Dr. Mushkan Seva-Biesfahani returned to Ann Arbor in June after being there for about 6 months. While in the thick of the conflict, she said she and her parents were often scared as their house shook from bomber planes that flew by, usually at night. Some buildings in Tehran were destroyed in the bombings, though much of the city remained open, and she was able to take her parents to doctors and dentist appointments, she said. She said it was hard to leave her parents in Iran, but she needed to return home to resume her work as an environmental toxicologist. She also reunited with her husband Blaine Coleman, who was in Iran with her for about 1 month before returning. The couple is known for their over 20 years of controversial activism for local divestment from Israel. Read more about Dr. Seva-Biesfahani and her experience in Iran at freep.com. That's FREEP.com.
This is Christina Hall with the Detroit Free Press. Sterling Heights residents can enjoy a new recreational facility starting Monday, a site with indoor pickleball courts and table tennis tables. The Sterling Heights Athletic Hub is on Van Dyke, just north of 15 Mile Road, in a former retail space. The city's new $10 million athletic hub has 9 pickleball courts and 6 table tennis tables for daily drop-in play, community spaces, and other amenities. Building hours through Labor Day will be Monday through Saturday, with Sunday hours to be added after Labor Day. The facility has a cafe where food and drinks can be purchased, a room for meetings and parties, a small reflection room, and flexible community gathering spaces with tables and chairs or sofas. The cost included acquisition of the property, build-out of the facility, interior renovations, and exterior site improvements, including parking lot resurfacing, new lighting, EV charging stations, and infrastructure enhancements, says Marissa Russo, the city's marketing and communications manager. She says the facility is funded through a city millage that was narrowly approved by voters in November 2024 for 15 years, beginning July 1, 2025, for trailways and walkways, open space preservation, reforestation, and recreational opportunities to the Clinton River and public properties. City Parks and Recreation Director Kyle Langlois said the facility is one of its kind from a municipal standpoint. A few of the city's regular pickleball and table tennis players tried out the facility Friday, saying they were pleased with how it turned out. The center is free for Sterling Heights residents and $5 for non-residents.
This is Neeraj Warikoo of the Detroit Free Press with some news about a federal grant for a Detroit suburb. FEMA has awarded the city of Dearborn an $8.1 million grant to help prevent flooding in a section of the eastern part of the city. Dearborn had extensive flooding in 2021 when 2/3 of homes were damaged after storms. The city also had heavy flooding in 2018 and 2014. The grant will be used by the city to improve sewer systems to better handle heavy rains and prevent flooding. In 2021, Abdullah Hammoud was elected mayor amid growing outrage over how the previous administration responded to flooding. In 2025, Hammoud announced that the city had already spent $25 million for flood prevention, with 5 projects underway or planned. City Council President Michael Serini has said the total cost for flood prevention could eventually cost $400 million. For more information on this story, visit freep.com.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.